Aston Villa agreed deal to sign Garnacho from Chelsea. Here we go. Club-to-club agreement done on loan with buy clause to become mandatory under certain condition. You see that area where they say under certain condition? That is where I'm not really happy with this Garnacho deal. You see this move to Aston Villa, I am not happy with it. I wanted a permanent move, not a loan with certain condition. Not a loan with certain condition. I will keep saying it here and I will not change my mouth over it. Aston Villa hardly sign loan players. I can take you back to one of the loan players they did with Liverpool last season. They signed Harvey Elliott. All of you know Harvey now, Harvey Elliott of Liverpool on loan with the same condition. Let me read it for you guys from the Athletics. They say that last season, Aston Villa signed Harvey Elliott on loan from Liverpool with a conditional obligation that appeared at the time fairly easy to meet. Elliott just had to play 10 Premier League games in an Aston Villa shirt. He did not, and has since returned to Liverpool. That was the condition for him to play 10 games with Aston Villa shirt, and the deal will be done. They will have no other option than to buy. Now, the same thing with Garnacho. How many games have they told Chelsea, or how many games has Chelsea told Aston Villa that, okay, maybe Chelsea might be, if Harvey Elliott's own from Liverpool is 10 games, that means Chelsea would have told them that, okay, if Garnacho starts 3 games, you people will sign him. How are we sure that Aston Villa will allow Garnacho to start 3 games? But Emery always wanted the player, and also Garnacho always wanted to leave Chelsea because they have seen that, Baba, I no go fit do am here. Since I no fit do am for Man U, I come Chelsea thinking say I go fit do am. It no work. So he really wanted to leave the club. And medical has been booked for him, and very soon he's going to be unveiled as an Aston Villa player on loan with certain condition to be bought permanently, which I am not sure. I don't know why I am having a strong feeling that Aston Villa might end up not signing Garnacho. They might even end up paying a breakout fee, like the way Chelsea did in the case of Sancho, where there were certain conditions applied to Sancho deal, saying that if Sancho does not meet up, Chelsea will have to pay, or if Chelsea returns Sancho back, this is what we have to pay. At least Chelsea paid around £5 million, if I'm not mistaken. But as for the case of Aston Villa, I will keep saying it. Chelsea would have looked for a way to get Garnacho off their book. But one of the things about this deal, I think when it comes to the wages, I think Aston Villa will cover the wage, if I'm not mistaken. Aston Villa will cover the major part of the wage. When it comes to payment of salary, Aston Villa will cover part of those sides, which is another good thing for Chelsea. But I really wanted this guy off my club. I really wanted him. I really wanted to say, Garnacho, you have tried. You cannot go. You cannot go to where you enjoy football yourself. You understand? I really wanted him to go permanently, but since it has happened this way, he's still part of Chelsea, whether you like it or not, until those conditions are met and they end up signing him permanently. But for now, he's partially an Aston Villa player, pending when they sign him permanently. So it's a good move. It's a good move for the young lad, and he's still within the circumference of the Premier League. It's up to him now. Garnacho, now you have gone to a club where the pressure is not much. It's up to you now to do the needful. It's up to you to do the needful. Whenever you are given the chance, show yourself, express yourself. Now, it's not Manchester United where the fans will pressure you. It's not Chelsea that they will boo you and say you don't know what you are doing. This time around, you are in Aston Villa. The fans will be calm. There's no much pressure. You have to, in short, you have the time to express yourself. And I guess that was one of the reasons why Morgan Rogers excelled in Aston Villa. I think Rogers came from a smaller club. That Middlesbrough, from Man City, Middlesbrough, if I'm not mistaken, to a bigger one, it would have affected him. it would have affected him or not affect him. But Garnacho, it is your time. Go and excel. Then, as for Axel Disasi, we are hearing that AS Roma are offering the sum of 25 million pounds to sign the centre back, or Chelsea value him for 25 million pounds. Well, let's see what Chelsea and Axel Disasi will do, because you see all this outgoing, we need to make sure that we treat it on time. At least Garnacho own has been sorted out. We need to treat so many outgoing. The other day I talked about that David Astrofwana. They need to treat that one. Or Marikele, man. Even this guy, what's his name? Philip Jorgensen. We have not really heard much about him. We don't know his condition. We don't know his states. We don't know. You understand? We don't know his states. We know club are coming in for now, because sometime January this year, that was how we were hearing rumor. Then Jorgensen wants to leave. Even before the season came to an end, we have been getting so many rumors that the goalkeeper wants to leave. He wants to get regular game time. Up till now, you are still putting on the Chelsea jersey and you are still training. Please look for a way and leave the club. Look for a club. Tell your agent to look for a club for you so that they can come for you and sign you. You understand? Then, like I said, in the case of Axel Disasi, Chelsea are seeking the sum of 25 million plus add-ons, just in case any club are coming. AS Roma is coming and AC Milan is also coming. The two Italian clubs are coming. But one thing with Italian clubs, sometimes I see them as they are not serious when it comes to signing of players, especially from the Premier League side. See the way Como is doing in the case of Chalobah. They are not ready. They are just going back and forth. They are just going, as in, I don't just understand. So that's the problem with the Italian club. I didn't mean it was a Spanish club that was coming for Chalobah. Believe me, by now they would have done the deal, or even a Premier League club coming for Chalobah. The deal would have been done since, but they are still going back and forth for this thing, Chalobah. That's the problem with Italian club. They feel as if whenever they are coming to the Premier League to sign, they feel as if the players that Premier League are selling are no longer useful. So the price tag that is being placed on them is not worth it. But when then they want to sell, they operate like the German league. Bundesliga clubs, they operate like them. The same thing, there are no difference. Then also in the case of John Stones, Chelsea are really keen. They are really keen on signing John Stones. Like I told you guys yesterday, John Stones is a fantastic player. It's not going to be a bad one. And Aston Villa will not end in the signing of Garnacho. I still believe that their eyes are still on Nicholas Jackson. And Chelsea has made it clear. If Aston Villa must sign Nicholas Jackson, they should be preparing a fee of 65 million pounds. It's not going to be a bad one. We know if you lose for 2 ways now. You understand? Because you see Garnacho deal. You people will come back to this video and say that I said it. I am not sure if they will sign him after the loan. I am not sure. But if they sign him, good and fine. But in the area of Nicholas Jackson, please, if they are really serious, the same way they are serious now in doing the Garnacho deal, if they are really serious in Jackson own, please, they should not come with the approach of loan. We are not ready to loan another player. If they will not sign him permanently, they should forget about it. You understand? And also, Alex Scott wants to join Chelsea. Why not go like join Chelsea when he don't see in friends them there? Shebi, the unveiling of Morgan Rogers yesterday, Alex Scott liked the post. Also commented on the post. And everybody was like, Oga, you are commenting on our boys' post. Are you trying to send some signal to Chelsea? And mind you, he has refused to extend his contract. This guy only have 2 years remaining on his contract book. And Bournemouth is just being relaxed. They don't want to cash out on him. By the time he remains 1 year, it will be very, very difficult for them to cash out big on him. Now is the best time. You understand? Alex Scott is not a bad player. He's a very fantastic player. So let's just see. And mind you, signing Alex Scott to if let's say peradventure Chelsea decide to do the business of signing Alex Scott, does not mean that a player like Enzo Fernandez stand a chance of leaving if a club doesn't come in to pay that amount Chelsea is demanding for. Does not mean that Chelsea will want to sell Enzo Fernandez. No, except the fee that Chelsea plays on Enzo is met, then that's the only way Enzo can go. But Chelsea is telling you that them bringing in another midfielder does not affect Enzo staying at Chelsea. You understand? But truth be told, Chelsea is really going wide in this transfer market. Chelsea is really going wide. It's crazy, man. It's crazy with you. Since the signing of Morgan Rogers, the thing just opened a lot of Chelsea fans' eye to the point that everybody now believes that Chelsea are capable of doing business in the transfer window, no matter what is going on. See, the way they carry do their calculation, they do all this signing. I just pray say they no go FA no go catch them. But in all, Alex Scott wants to join Chelsea, and let's see what happens in the coming days if truly Chelsea will end up doing that business or not. Then, as for Bruno Guimaraes, Arsenal is still talking. We have not heard their second offer to sign this guy, Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. The deal is still quiet for now, the same way they did in the case of Morgan Rogers. Now, I want to let Arsenal fans know something. They should not be there trying to pet Morgan Rogers deal. Bruno Guimaraes deal. They might be petting Bruno Guimaraes deal. The next thing you will see, Manchester United have finalized the deal of signing Bruno Guimaraes to Manchester United, or Chelsea has finalized the deal of signing Bruno Guimaraes to Chelsea, or Tottenham, because it seems like they are petting the deal. That was how they were petting Morgan Rogers, and the next thing, Chelsea did the business. Now they are doing the same thing. My own is that any player that Arteta is asking for, Arsenal people should sign those players for him. Not when season starts, now you know if you defend the title now. Arsenal fans go they complain. You win league, you know if you defend that, blah 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 blah. This is the problem. Now he's demanding for players, and they are not giving him players. Unlike my manager, as they ask, we they give him, and we go still give him more. We still get more to give him. You understand? And also, according to information we got this evening concerning Garnacho, they say that sources on both sides today say the decision for Garnacho to leave is mutual, and it's not only that Chelsea want to find Garnacho a new home. Garnacho wants out of Chelsea too. I have said it here. It's not about Chelsea selling him. Garnacho himself, he want to leave. Garnacho wanted to leave Chelsea. He wanted to leave because he have seen that it's not going to work over here. It's not going to work. And again, it did not live up to expectation. Chelsea, the hierarchy expected a lot from him. We all expected a lot from him. You understand? So let's just see how Aston Villa will treat his deal after the loan. If they will sign or they will not sign. But I just pray that they should sign, because we don't want the Raheem Sterling situation in the case of Garnacho. You understand? We don't want it. We don't want it. Then, looking at the way Chelsea are signing, looking at the way Chelsea is operating, if Chelsea should finalize, let's say they end up signing John Stones, bringing in Alex Scott, we have Morgan Rogers, we have Marco Palestra, and then bring in Maxime Lacroix. Do you think with this level of signing, do you see us competing for the title next season? Do you see Chelsea competing for the Premier League title next season after doing these businesses? For me, I will say yes. We no go get 117 million pounds from my club, then we no go win something. It's not possible. The worst thing that will happen to Chelsea next season is going into the season and not winning a trophy. That is the worst thing that will happen to them. As they go into the season, they fail to win a trophy, and also they fail to put themselves back on the map when it comes to European football. That is where the problem will start from. The fans will be frustrated. Now we are just being calm. We are just being calm over everything. But the main frustration will start next season once we don't see results. It will start next season. Last season, we only protested twice or 3 times. In this season that is coming, once things doesn't change, everybody go collect them. Both Xabi Alonso. This Xabi that all of us are praising right now. When the season starts, we go know how far away we go with the praises. You understand? Because everybody go collect. But once now we all Chelsea fans, no matter how it will look like for Xabi Alonso, he still need time. He still need time. You understand? The Premier League is different from the German League. The both are different. They operate differently. But we just believe that he's going to put us on a very good side when it comes to football. We are going to play good football. You understand? So that is it. That is it when it comes to the updates surrounding Chelsea and also trying to talk about the club. So let's just see how everything plays out. And I want to ask this question. Chelsea fans. What is the widest thing you have ever done because of this club? What is the widest thing you have ever done as a Chelsea fan? Drop it at the comment section. For me, what's the widest thing I've ever done for this club? The widest thing was celebrating the Champions League win 2012 with boxers all over the road of my 4. That was the widest thing I've ever done for Chelsea. I wear boxer, only boxer, no we are singlet, not just boxer. The moment Robert scored that penalty, we give us that champion, I run from my house to the viewing center. Run from there. I just run. I don't know. That was the widest thing I've ever done. And I wish for that thing again. I guess that's the widest thing. You can drop yours at the comment section. Thank you very much. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your humble boy, Peters.